Any discussion? Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Moving on to approval of claims.
Madam Chairwoman,
Yes, Councilman Warple.
make a motion we accept the claims beginning with claims dated August 14th, 2018, and ending with claims dated August 22nd, 2018. Claim number 4804 through claim number 5171 in the amount of $10,442,000, $578.39. I so move.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Warple, second by Councilman Higgs, for approval of claims for August 8th through August 22nd, 2018. Any discussion?
Madam Chairwoman,
Yes, Councilman.
I move that we amend in claims 5172 in the amount of $60 for one region, and 5173 in the amount of $60 for one region. I so move.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Warple, second by Councilman Higgs to amend in claim number 5172 for $60 and 5173 for $60. Councilman Higgs, did you second that?
I did.
All righty, thank you. Any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? Carmen, roll call vote, please.
Markovich. Spitali.
Yes.
Kalwinski.
Yes.
Torres.
Yes.
Higgs.
Yes.
Emerson.
Yes.
Warple.
Yes.
Rakos.
Yes.
Vines.
Yes. Amendment passes, 8 in favor, 1 absent. Now for claims as written.
Markovich. Spitali.
Yes.
Kalwinski.
Yes.
Torres.
Yes.
Higgs.
Yes.
Emerson.
Yes.
Warple.
Yes.
Rakos.
Yes.
Vines.
Yes. Claims passed, 8 in favor, 1 absent. Moving on to public hearings, there are none. Communications.
Madam President,
Yes, Councilman Higgs.
just one communication in regards to the unveiling of the Miss Pearline Honorary Street will be on Friday at noon in the 900 block of Conkey Street. And there will be a small reception held at the Ophelia Steen Health and Service Center immediately after the unveiling of the dedication of the street named after Pearline Jenkins.
Thank you. Any other communications?
Madam President,
Yes, Councilman Higgs.
5636 Maywood and 5630, in between there's a lot where they're dumping all kinds of debris, and the residents are complaining and blowing my phone up. I like a letter sent to code enforcement in regards to this particular property, and also if they can remove the tree before it falls on the owner's house at 5630 Maywood. I so move.
Motion by Councilman Higgs. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Torres to have a letter sent to Public Works regarding 5636 and the property in between 5630 and 5636 Maywood about the dumping and remove a tree. Any discussion? Any discussion?
Madam President,
Yes, Councilman.
that's actually code enforcement.
Oh, code? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Any other communication?
Madam Chairman,
Yes, Councilman.
we got a letter from Eileen Ibarra, the Chief of Staff Secretary, regarding increase in copper wire theft. It looks like my district is, second district is getting hit pretty good. So I just wonder if anybody has any answers as to maybe preventive measures can be implemented. Different screws, maybe a hard casing around his wire, or around these posts, something. If could send a letter to the engineer, see if he can come up with ideas, and to our lighting engineers, lighting department, see if they can come up with ideas and that we can help implement. A letter to the engineer and to the lighting department. I forget
Alrighty.
what their official name is.
Okay, there's a motion by Councilman Torres to send a letter to engineering and the lighting department regarding ideas to help prevent the theft of the copper wires. Second by Councilman Emerson. Any discussion?
Madam President,
Councilman Higgs.
that's the 1900 block of Reese, 4100 and 4200 block of Dearborn, and the 200 block of 142nd, 54 and 55 White Oak, 5300 block of Oakley, 63 to 68 block of Colorado, 65 to 68 block of Delaware, 63 to 6400 block of Nevada, and 63 to 6400 block of New Jersey. These have all been vandalized.
It has been brought to my attention as well that if anybody sees anybody working on the ornamental lighting throughout our city, call the police. These people are pretty brazen. They're doing it during the day, dressed as city workers. There's no way that a resident would be able to distinguish a city worker from a thief. So if anybody sees someone working on the ornamental lighting anywhere throughout our city, please call 911 immediately. This is a very expensive theft, and it needs to stop. So let me see. Carmen, did we vote on the letter? No, we did not. Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Any other communications? Any other communications? Communications are now closed. Moving on to committee reports. There were no committees that met this evening. However, as I usually do, I would like to announce the upcoming Community and Crime Watch meetings. On Wednesday, September 5th, Edison Community Watch will meet at Edison School beginning at 6:30 p.m. On Tuesday, September 4th, Harrison Park Crime Watch will meet at the VFW on Holman Avenue, beginning at 6:30 p.m. Irving Community Watch, which is a bilingual program, will meet Friday, September 7th, 9:15 a.m. at Irving School. Pulaski Park Neighborhood Association will meet Tuesday, August 28th at the American Legion on Goslin. These meetings is where you find out information exactly like we just went through about the theft of the copper throughout our city. You also learn safety tips on how to protect you and your family. So I urge everyone to attend one of the community or Crime Watch meetings, because community is not just about me, it's about us. Committee reports is now closed. Moving on to ordinance third and final passage, there are none. Introduction of ordinances, there are none. Resolutions.
18R 36, a resolution confirming the reappointment of Kevin Clutter as a commissioner of the Hammond Historic Preservation Commission of the City of Hammond, Indiana.
Madam Chairwoman,
Yes, Councilman Warple.
I move for final passage of 18R 36.
Motion by Councilman Warple, second by Councilman Spitali for final passage of Resolution 18R 36. Any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? Carmen, roll call vote, please.
Markovich, Spitali.
Yes.
Kalwinski.
Yes.
Torres.
Yes.
Higgs.
Yes.
Emerson.
Yes.
Warple.
Yes.
Rakos.
Yes.
Vines.
Yes. 18R36 passes, 8 in favor, 1 absent. And that is the end of the resolutions. Moving on to new and unfinished business.
Madam President,
Yes, Councilman Higgs.
818 Bauer Street, the property has caught on fire a few months back, and there are some windows broken, and people are entering into the property, so I like a letter sent to code enforcement to see if they can go over there and board it up and possibly have it demoed as quickly as possible. I so move.
Okay. Motion by Councilman Higgs to have a letter sent to code enforcement regarding 818 Bauer Street where there was a fire, and he would like them to address the building. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Rakos. Any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Any other new and unfinished?
Madam
business?
President,
Yes, Councilman.
on the new, I don't know if I make a motion, but giving notice that the meeting of October 8th,
Change it.
we need to change the meeting for October 8th because of Columbus Day, and I make a motion that we reschedule, or we cancel that meeting and reschedule it for October 9th.
There's a motion to cancel
Second.
the October 8th meeting. A motion by Councilman Warple, second by Councilman Higgs. Any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? Carmen, do I need roll call on that? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Councilman Warple?
Madam Chairwoman,
Yes.
also, there's a Finance Committee hearing on,
Excuse me, Councilman? I
Yes.
do believe that we just canceled the October 8th, so we need to reschedule that to October 9th.
you were right.
Motion by Councilman
I move we
Warple.
reschedule it to October 9th.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Rakos. Any discussion?
Madam President,
Yes, Councilman.
I may be on a two-day workshop for my license at that time.
Thank you for the notification.
Perhaps we should wait on that.
That
motion
is
for
the final day that Heather gave me. So,
It can be earlier?
pardon me?
It can be earlier than that date?
I don't see how, because Monday, the 24th, is the introduction of the, we're in reference to October 9th, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Because the budget will be introduced on September 24th and final adoption on October 9th. Okay. We will have an opportunity at the next meeting, which is the 15th, to address that if we do need to change it. Meanwhile, there's a motion on the floor by Councilman Warple, and who was the second?
I was.
Second by Councilman Rakos to reschedule that October 8th meeting to Tuesday, October 9th. Any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay.
Madam Chairwoman,
Yes, Councilman.
there is a Finance Committee hearing September 11th at 4 p.m. in the caucus room, and it's for the Common Council budget.
All righty. Motion by Councilman Warple to schedule a Finance Committee meeting on Tuesday, September 11th, 4 p.m. In the caucus room to discuss the Hammond Common Council 2019 budget. Is there a second? Second by Councilman Spitali. Any discussion?
Madam President,
Yes, Councilman.
you had already scheduled it. There was no need to really actually pass it, but I mean, if you want to, we can.
I think I will. Thank you very much. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. All righty. Any other new and unfinished business?
Madam Chairman,
Yes, Councilman.
I'd like a letter sent to the Park Department in reference to Columbia Park, Michigan and Columbia. Park is recently, or since last year, going through a lot of improvements. Part of that is a volleyball court. And the volleyball court, sand has been put down, poured, and the poles have been up. The only thing is lacking is a net. It's been a month and a half. And the Hammond High girls volleyball team would like to practice on that if they could. Can you ask them when they can place a net on that? If they're in need of financing, I still have a few bucks in the budget that we can help them out.
All righty. Motion by Councilman Torres to send a letter to the
Second.
Park Department regarding Columbia Park volleyball court. They're looking for a net. Second by Councilman Higgs. Any discussion?
Madam Chairman,
Yes, Councilman.
just want to take a moment to acknowledge all the money spent by Second District Councilman Torres for Columbia Park improvements. I know there was an article in the paper and a ribbon cutting, but there was very little mention of the councilman's efforts to improve that park, so I wanted to formally and publicly acknowledge what a good job he did on that park.
Thank you. Thank you, Councilman. Lots of new trees. When they mature, they'll be very nice.
Madam Chairman.
Yes, Councilman.
Thank you, Councilman Kowinski. I'm not looking for praise, we just need the improvement, so, but thanks for the acknowledgement, but there's a lot that still needs to be done. Thank you.
Looks great. All righty, so we have a motion and a second to send a letter to the Park Department regarding a net for the volleyball court at Columbia Park. All those in favor?
Aye.
Hello? All those in favor? All righty, opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Any other new and unfinished business?
Madam President,
Yes, Councilman.
I wanted to personally send my condolences to the Richardson family in the loss of their father. I know the funeral was this weekend, but I had an emergency, so I couldn't attend the funeral, but I certainly want to send my condolences to the family in the loss of their father.
Thank you very much.
Madam President,
Yes, Councilman.
and condolences to the Hardesty family. Dennis, who was a city employee and a Port Authority board member, lost his mother, and her wake is Wednesday from 4 to 8 at Barron's Funeral Home on October 19th.
Thank you very much. Any other new and unfinished business? Any other new and unfinished business? New and unfinished business is now closed. Public expression is now open. The first speaker of the evening is Willie Jones. Good evening, Mr.
Good
Jones.
afternoon.
If you would state your name and address for the record, please.
I'm Willie Jones, 1050 Becker, Hammond, Indiana,
Thank you.
and I'm here because of the building next to my home is 1046, and I've been complaining about it for the last 2 or 3 years, and it's falling. And I want to get it took care of before it fall on my apartment, or my garage, number one. And I've been keeping the grass cut for the last 4 or 5 years. And I've been doing it freely. At one time, it was 1 year, for a couple of times, was a company coming in and they cut, and I asked them who was paying them, and they told me some bank or another. But all the time I'm cutting free. So 2 things, I would love to get paid for cutting the grass for the last 3 or 4 years, but number one, get the building before it fall on mine.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank
We will
you.
address that,
Okay.
thank you.
All right.
Final speaker of the evening is Mr. George Stroya. All righty.
Make a motion that we adjourn.
Public expression is now closed. May I have a motion to adjourn?
I so move that we move from this meeting.
Is there a second? Motion by Councilman Higgs, second by Councilman Spitali to adjourn this meeting. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.